create one service, Docker service, create a new service, hyphen name, nginx, hyphen d hyphen p 80:80 hyphen replicas 2 3 you can mention like that. Take image from official take official image from Docker Hub. So we need to mention nginx. Docker service ls. So desired count. Here Docker Swarm advantages. First, Docker Swarm provides feature called load balancing. Another one is rolling update. And one more, scaling. And high availability. So these all features you need to understand how Docker Swarm will achieve these things. Our application is a 3-tier architecture. So web application layer and DB layer. So we need to deploy on servers directly. Web is one component and service is another component and DB. So these are 3 services. So initially creating containers, we don't have load balancing features. So Docker Swarm providing load balancing means, so after deploying initial Docker by using Docker command or Docker compose, so this load balancing feature is not available. So here clearly understand that. So this is the cluster. So for web, I have created 3 replicas. So same service copy. These are all one service, that is web. And one more, these are the Java based application. This is the web. This is web, this is application layer. So application service unit, that may be Java, Python, PHP, anything. So I have 3 replicas. Service 1, service 2, and service 3. DB service. So service 3, when using Docker Swarm, we have increased the load. For same service, we can increase multiple copies. So if getting more traffic, so other nodes can handle. But initial Docker deployment, this feature is not available. So that is the load balancing. Yeah, now Desire Crown. Docker Swarm is maintaining the self-healing mechanism. So here Desire count means 3 by 3. If you delete any pod in this cluster, not pod, service in the cluster, automatically that service will recreate. So you need to understand Docker container ls, do Docker container ls. So here one service create, one container is created. This is the container ID, container name. This is the default container name. So remove this one by using container ID. Docker r -s. Repeated and do containers. But service desire count 3 by 3. Container ls. So again it is recreated 12 minutes ago. So this is a high availability feature. This one is load balancing, another one is high availability. So internally, there is a configuration called quorum algorithm. They are using internally. Quorum will decide will always checking services higher is desire count and self-healing features. So continuously monitoring this background component. So is there any mismatching or container crashes, immediately it is recreating. Next, scale Docker service inspect. Docker service inspect service name Nginx. Display detail information on one or more services. Docker service inspect.
నేమ్స్ దగ్గర చెక్ చేయాలమ్మా ఇక్కడ
Hmm?
నేమ్స్ అని ఉన్నాయి కదా ఇక్కడ అక్కడ అది రాయాలా ఇది పోర్ట్స్ దగ్గర
Hmm.
సర్వీసెస్
Okay, leave it. So how you can inspect the container Docker inspect, provide container ID. So this is about container. Entry point is CMD, which network it is running, overlay. Is there any network section? Network mode. So args also they are providing nginx-g daemon of. Networks ingress. Ingress means it is a overlay network. Scale up or scale down. Already I have created service. Docker service scale nginx equal to 8. So now check the services. 8 by 8 all are running. Try to access one server. Nginx available. Can scale down. Yeah. Now it is 1. So which node this container is running, we don't know. So we have to do list docker ps -a. So manager not available. Docker ps-a. Here also not available. Docker ps-a. So on the node 2, worker node 2 service is running. Docker container is running. But any IP you can access this. Take the IP of service is available. So some network background they're configured like this DNS where this container is running doesn't matter. So in the cluster, any IP you can able to access these services. Actually, here is the DNS. This is the manager node. This is the worker node and worker 2, worker 1 and manager. So, but here container is running worker 2. So DNS will find the request where it is running. So automatically the DNS finds. So automatically these all IPs, the cluster means each and every node IP is set to DNS. So from the DNS only, we can get the service, not specific host. You can understand like this. These all IPs mapped to this DNS. So automatically where service is available, DNS. So it is fetching container which host is running is doesn't matter. So it is going to display our service like this. This is the scaling, rolling update. Now we are using latest. Go to once Docker Hub. Find Nginx. This is the Nginx. But I need tag related things. So here supported tags. These all are. If you mentioned a direct image name means it is taking by default latest. You can take this one. Current version is 1.26 Alpine. This is a 1.25. Take this. So now update Docker service update Nginx point 25 and point 5. This is a manager node only. Docker service. Docker service ls. Name is Nginx. So these are the tags. Docker service update option. Hyphen roll back to previous version. This one. Yeah, update. Win update ns. Just find the command. Hyphen image. The image name and newer version and service name. Now it is going to update it. So like that, you can this is the rolling update features from Docker Swarm. So I covered scaling, load balancing, and rolling update, and one more high availability. All I covered. Take Docker Swarm service, Docker service ls. So now image is this service is this container used in Nginx colon 1.25 version. So try to access this one also. This one also getting. So like that, we need to do rolling update. So one version to another version. These are the service migration activities. So here up scaling randomly, it is update, increasing copies, not order one by one. So 5 by 5 running. So all we need to set like this previous version. So copy this command as well. This is scale. And one more command. This all over. First command for creating load services. This is for rolling update. This is for migration. This is for scaling. This is for service creation. If you want to remove all, so just you need fire this command rm. So list of with this nothing. I have saved this one. I will share.